So let's check to see. Hello, testing. Testing one, two, three. All right. So good afternoon, folks. This is Monday, March 31st, 2025. We are live here at Gargamel's cottage. We are actually sitting on the tabletop where he be putting his legs, and he be leaning back in that chair right there. So good afternoon, folks. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm going to try to actually build him today. I'm going to actually try to build the actual character sitting or laying back in the chair, putting his feet up. I got to gather. I'm going to make it out of wool, so I'm going to try to make a lot of black wool, red wool for his legs and feet, and terracotta for his face, um, and black for his eyebrows and some of the hair on the sides of his head and stuff. But never tried doing that type of build before, so this is the first time. So giving it a shot today. Hope you guys having a good day. Last Friday, the Hardcore World number 8 went to. I did a dumb mistake thinking that I could go underwater and break sand really fast. You can't. And I drowned. And the watering trader agrees. So I went to World 9. World 9 got blown up by a creeper. And then I start World 10. So this Friday will be continuing on to World 10, and I think I've only had like 5 days so far Minecraft time in it. Anyhow, let's check out the National Day calendar and see what is going on today. If you're born today, today is March 31st. You share your birthday with John LaForge, born or Lafarge, spelling Farge, born in this day 1835, artist who made stained glass windows. Gerald Pearson, born this day 1905, physicist who invented the solar cell. Uh, Etta Baker, born this day 1913, well-known blues guitarist. Um, I'm trying to see anybody. I believe William Daniels, born this day 1927, actor known for his role as George Feeney on the sitcom Boy Meets World. I want to see something. William Daniels. I wonder if that's the guy who does the voice of Kit. Hold on. William Daniels. I'll be darned, it is. So if you ever watched Knight Rider from the early 1980s, there was the voice of Kit, the car, the black car that Michael drove, and yeah, yeah, that's him. He was also on Boy Meets World, ABC sitcom, and he's born this day, 1927, and he's still living. Let me go back to National Day Calendar because now I just lost that tab. Um, let's see who else is born today. Um, Shirley Jones, the actor known for her role as Shirley Partridge in the Partridge Family. She's born this day, 1934. Herb Albert, uh, and the Tijuana Brass. He was born this day, 1935. um, Christopher Walken, born today, 1943. And that's just some of the folks born this day you're sharing your birthday with. Let's see what else is going on today. Today is National Crayon Day, National Prom Day, National Clams on the Half Shell, National Bunsen Burner. So if you're a chemist or going to chemistry class, you know what a Bunsen burner is. And National Tater Day. So folks got your taters, your burners, your clams, your proms, your crayons. And happy birthday, folks. That's your National Day calendar, March 31st, 2025. And we're moving on. Let's check the audio. There we go. Audio is good. So what I have to do is go over to World Spawn and get the wool blocks so we can actually start building. I'm using this as a guide of building him up. I might have to put his butt, like lay his back like here, have his butt slide out here, and then his legs up and over, something like that. I don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot. Give it the old college try, as they say. So let's go pick this up. Let me see if I can put some of this. Oh boy. Put it in here. Like that. And we're good. Might need a brand new shulker to carry the wool back here. Going to need ink, black ink. So like these ink sacks. And we should be good. I'm going to have to make a doorway. And I think over here is going to be the actual doorway. I think that little indentation, like right here, will be the doorway. Let me just knock these two out. So I remember. Oh, I got to fill all this wood in too. But I wanted to actually, get all this. I want to get Gargamel started. I'm gonna probably have to, because this whole, once the walls are raised, I'm gonna have to put a straw roof. So I'm gonna need a lot of hay. So I'm gonna probably start a auto farm. That's right, an auto farm over by the iron farm. And that's not too difficult. You put a villager in his own little compartment that uh, tends his farm or his crops. And when he gets overfilled with his slots, then he just leaves it on the ground when he picks the stuff. And if you have a rail car underneath, it picks it all up. And if you haven't seen, this is the Smurf Village house. Here it is. So that's one of the houses. There's Gargamel's house back there. I'm going to have more village, Smurf mushroom houses around here. But right now, doing Gargamel. So, do I have my boot? Yes. All right. I'm in peaceful mode, so I really don't have to worry about piglins or anything like that, or any mobs. And if you don't know who I am, I'm the Big Red 1967. I stream here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Here live on Twitch. All my streams go up on YouTube. So I have all these videos going all the way back to June 7th, 2023, when I first started streaming on Twitch. And yeah. I should really say that stuff in the beginning of the stream, but I don't know. I hate say that same old stuff every time I come on stream. Well, I guess I go this way. What I should do is actually carve this out and put ice down here too. Let me slip past this cacti. Boy, can't get past these cactuses. Kisses. I was working on my very first world ever from 2019 over the weekend, and I'm building a ravine. I'll have to show you guys pictures on my Instagram, and a ravine village that's next to my underground or sunken ocean monument. It's right next to it, and I was checking out the Nether and stuff in that world, and I really should start building more in the Nether. I still got this library I got to finish here. The Gargamel place that started from St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow's going to be April Fool's Day. I thought it was today, but it's tomorrow. I was going to do an April Fool's themed type of thing. I might do an Easter type of build, make like a giant like egg. But I also wanted to build like a windmill over by our flower farm, so that could be my Easter build because it's like a springtime type of idea. So this is my world spawn. Check out my earlier videos to see what I did here, how I built this stuff. And here is the corral that has sheep. Let me check the shears, make sure these shears are still good. So anytime the sheep go by and eat, the wool, the shears will actually shear them, and then I get the wool automatically. There's a minecart underneath. Now it's not like they're stuck in here. There's an actual pen. It's just when the animals start coming in, they push each other through this thing, and then they work their ways back out. And down here is where you collect all the wool goodness. Oh, I need a shulker. I need to get a shulker. This should be some one here. I saw torch flower. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And also I have oh boy, what's their names? Armadillo. So I have armadillo scoots that you make armor with. I have some armadillos in here from our armadillo update. Well, actually, it was what trying to think what update that was that had the armadillos. There's a couple of them before prior. And we're getting scoots as we speak. Just put the heads up there if you guys are into Star Wars. I think April 18th is Star Wars Celebration Japan. Excuse me. So check that out. It's going to be probably on YouTube or the Star Wars channel. Trying to concentrate. Sorry. All right, let's go see about getting another shulker. See how our cacti farm's doing. 54. That's what it was last time I checked. Got our firefly bushes in from this past update, Spring to Life. It's pretty cool. Here's our tavern. Hello, chef. Chicken cooker. As you'll see in the Minecraft movie, what a chicken cooker is. Oh, it must be around 2 o'clock Minecraft time. The villagers are having their break. This is my jukebox. That's why I actually built a tavern here. Jukebox, it has to, you have to be in the area for the chunk to load, and then it continues to play. Let me see. Maybe there's something jammed in here. Okay. See if there's something inside. Yep. Thought so. There we go. There we go. It's set up to play automatically, but if you leave the chunk, it pauses, it stops. It eventually, if you stay long enough, it kicks in eventually. Shulker, right? Shulker. This is my shulker unloader and storage. We're going to need ink sacks to dye this to black. Let me see if I have any ink sacks over here. We got blue and pink dye. That's what I was talking about, the Easter thing. Could use this concrete for his eyeballs. I might take that. Oh, yeah, but we have... I don't know. We'll see. What's this? Black concrete powder. But you know something? I need this for... I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for black dye. Black dye. Nether bricks. Ooh, more wool. Gray wool. I think we're going to have to go get some dye. Yes, indeed. The best place for me to get that is going to be over at the Ocean Monument, because I have a place for, it's a guardian farm, and sometimes the squid, oh, you know what, a fishery. So I have that sunken monument, and I have the iron farm. They both, squid can pop up in those. I should actually make some rockets while I'm at it. See if I have more gunpowder. Because I swore I just saw some gunpowder in those chests. Yep, there it is. Let me check the ender chest too. I think I actually have a rocket chest, but I think it's empty. Yep. Okay, there's the paper. See if I have another one of these with paper. Gunpowder. Okay, let's take some out of here. Oh, that's only 7 pieces. I don't think I have a crafting table here. Oh, yes, I do. I forgot that bed. That's not good. There should be plenty of rockets for now. this in. Well, let's go fly over to. Darn it. There we go. And let's go over to the wolf farm real quick. Pick up the rest of that stuff and move on. Just checking out Elytra. A lot of potential over here too. Here's the flying ship. That circle in the center is supposed to be a clock. I'll eventually have the nerve to come back up there to work on it. When I get in the mood. And what we don't use, we can start a collection thing in the storage. I might have to wait until they make more wool, I suppose. That's the sniffer who's making that sound. He was also introduced around the same time as the armadillo. It sounds like my stomach. My stomach makes the same sound that sniffer makes. I'm sure he appreciates that. Probably ask yourself, dude, do you ever finish any build? That's a good question. That's a good question. Deserves a good answer? I don't have it right now. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to juggle a couple of things at the same time here. So sorry for the stop and go. Let me just grab some little bit of sip of coffee and then we'll continue. Thank you. If you guys could see, if I had a camera that you could see me as I'm playing this, I wouldn't have to explain everything I'm doing, but just so that you understand why I stopped, why the character's not moving, that's why I explain it. Had a great time over the weekend playing Call of Duty. Oh my God. I don't get to play it a lot. And I'm a big fan of the DMZ version of the game because you're playing against other players, you're playing against the game. It's almost like World of Warcraft almost. And there's little like nuances that the developers have put into the game that makes it, I mean, the layer of challenge, it's pretty interesting, and you have advantages if you take advantages of what they put in there. But the one ironic thing of the game is that you can actually get, like, for every successful exfiltration from this, what DMZ is, it's a the game drops you in to a war zone called the demilitarized zone, DMZ, and you're supposed to go in, loot all you can, complete missions, whatever, and then exfiltrate. And every time you exfil, if you do 10 of those, every time you exfil, you get a perk. And one of the perks is they have radar within the game, so you can actually show up on screen. Oh, you know what? I did forget that ink. Let me go grab that ink real quick. So there's radar in the game that you can show up, but if you have this perk that's called Cold Blooded, you won't show up on screen. But to get those perks and to get all these other stuff to hide yourself from the screen, what'll happen is in the game there's a thing called a mission or a contract called Hunt Squad. So you could go through all this hassle to hide yourself to be invisible like a ninja in the game, but if someone takes that hunt contract and the game, like a lottery, picks you out of all the other players for them to hunt, no matter what you have, you're going to stick out. They can track you. So that's a thing. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the challenge. So then you got to figure out, like, a balance of what should you carry on you at all times to prepare yourself for any situation. But there's so many variables that'll pop up during the game. That's what the challenge is. So I had lots of fun doing that over the weekend. That's part of the reason why I didn't start this earlier. And the other part of it is I got to do my taxes today, this afternoon, so I can't really be on too long. So I'd like to get this started as fast as possible, because I think April 15th here in the United States, all of your taxes are due. And if not, then you get late penalties and all that good stuff. So I want to try to get that knocked out. Deciding, because I do Uber. Uber's connected with TurboTax, and they're pretty decent. I've been using them the past couple of years. That way, I don't have to actually have a guy do it for me. There's software they provide that you just follow along, and it's all done and sent to the tax office. All good. There's some ink sacks. Let's go over to Iron Farm, and there might be some more ink sacks over there. I need black and red. I have to get some red flowers then. Oh, that's right. It's the Iron Farm. I'll have red poppies over there. So I'll get the poppies as well. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see what I can do here. Okie dokie. Good Lord Almighty. Um, it's like 85 in Florida today, so I had it's not too bad in the morning, but once it hits about 2 o'clock, the heat starts to kick in. I had to turn on the air conditioning. It's great in the wintertime, but not so much when it gets close to summer. This is an iron farm by Silent Whisperer. It's called a mega iron farm. Now, what he did was that section over there was just the iron farm and the village trading center and a crop area. I added this fishery and the gold farm along with it. You could also build on the outside of it these little compartments for farmers, so you could have a bunch of farms. I mean, like crop farms right next to this too, all going to one central hub. I think that's what I'm going to do next for the straw or the hay or wheat, whatever you want to call it. That's my next build. Oh, I gotta go up here. That Gargamel's. If you Google, yeah, Google Gargamel. Say that 5 times fast. If you Google Gargamel's cottage or house or castle, whatever, the one section is like a straw roof. So that's why I need all that, and it's a big house that I'm building. Oh Lord, because I haven't been over here in a long time. Plenty of these though. Here's some more. Stuff tends to slip through. Alright, that's about all we're going to get. I don't think I have any out there. No, no. Really? Ha! Here we go. Ha! Nice try. It's interesting. I guess the bushes have to be closer to water or water to get more of the. Oh no, they're here. It just seems like when it's near water, it has more of the firefly particles or more. It's nice though. Very aesthetic. There's some torches over here. And the cool thing about this is you get a jack-o'-lantern and threw the mushrooms over top of the jack-o'-lantern on a fence post. And man, that's one cool looking little lamppost for your mushroom cottage. I'll have villagers over here. Now the thing of it is, you got to be really careful. Um, I have that iron farm's way over that way, but it's more than 100 blocks. So anytime you have an iron farm, you got to keep it 100 blocks away from any nearby village because they'll try to use each other's beds, and that will throw off your golem spawning. All right. So let's put this here. I have to probably make another chest. These in there. We're going to have to... Let's start with the brown. Let's see what I can get out of that. And turn all these black. Well, I got to make black dye, I guess. Oh, that's cool. I don't even have to... That's about the same amount. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. So it's not like you can do multiple pieces of wool with one ink sac. It's 1 for 1. So I'm going to have to figure out something. Oh, black sheep. If I can find some black sheep. That's... Hello. That's an idea. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. No. That's a start. Let's put a lot of this back. And try to... I should go get some... what the heck is that? Terracotta. So I can see his face. So what I'm thinking is... Maybe his shoulder is up here. Oh, I'm going to have to... let's see. And then his head would be like right there. Like that. I don't have a whole lot of wool, so I gotta be careful. I should have drawn this out like a pixel character or sprite to understand what I'm doing. Right. Just keep coming across with his shoulder. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Kind of like that. It's hard to see from down below. See. You know, kind of like that. And then bring his torso, that's his shoulders, and bring his torso down. And then his legs will come up and over the table. And his head will be on top of that. Don't have a whole lot of wool. Or did I do on the outside and then in? Yeah, it worked from the outside and then in. I knew I was going to do it. Just like I died last Friday. Like, don't do that, don't do it, don't do it, and I don't listen. I just don't listen. I don't heed the warnings. I'm a rebel in that. I'm a rebel in that aspect. I don't know even if I have any mushroom over here to fill that little hole in. That's going to drive me nuts. I got the white stuff. I don't have the brown stuff. Yeah, I don't have the brown. Oh, you want to hear the horn? There you go. It sounds like me just before I go to bed. All right. I don't have a brown piece of mushroom. You're killing me. And that's the way it's going to stay. What if I... Yeah, nothing out there either. All right. I need... Let me see if I crop that scaffolding here and see what it looks like. Right? I think it should be actually higher up, possibly. We'll see. It's not that hard because if you want to go higher, you just take the stuff off here and just throw it on top. It's like sculpting, you know. Let me go see if I can get that. What's that stuff? That terracotta. Let me see if I can go get terracotta. I could use the brown mushroom stuff, but the terracotta is a different color. It's more peachy color almost. This is like a deep brown, deep tan. I guess I should take that wool thing, shulker. See, I don't know. I like to have him sit up more. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Then we got to do Gargamel's cat, Azrael, out here too. All right, let's go. The other thing too, maybe if I have to find some black sheep somewhere. I think I have an idea where to get some black sheep. I think they're in cold environments, the black sheep now. Bring some black sheep over to that wool farm. Oh, what am I thinking? I could have dyed the sheep. If you were shouting that to me and I just heard that, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I think I could use coal possibly. Let's see what I can make. What makes black dye? Let's see. Yeah, I know. Jeez, I just thought of that. Well, what can I say? Still groggy from waking up. Black. All right, let's go to all. Black dye. No. The only thing that makes black dye is black ink sacks. Shit. Well, I can just go swim out here and... Well, back at the world spawn, I could swim out there and find a squid, get the ink sac, dye the sheep. I'm going to have to dye all the sheep. And then I went on another kind, I'm going to have to dye them back. I don't know. As far as the terracotta is concerned, you can make it through mud. Or we can go out to the desert and just mine it. One of the two. I don't know. Why is this so hard to exit? Oh my god. So let's go dye the sheep. Thank you. And then go get the terracotta. Lots and lots of terracotta. I'm just curious to see if there's any black sheep out here. Just curious. Nah, it's easier just to get the, yeah. Two, I'm not dragging that sheep all the way back here. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. If you're wondering why I'm not using my normal portal to go back, is because there's an alley that's right next to the portal, and if I go through it, the alley will follow me. Will come out of where I have it. So I gotta rearrange the portal. it's never it's never like a clear, cut and dry solution ever when it comes to my world. Unless I don't like, maybe I don't like clear and cut solutions. I don't know. It just seems like the odds of me coming across a plain answer, it just does not happen in my world. I don't know. And like they say in a Zen philosophy, if you say it, it's so it is. Oh, I got to dye the sheep. Let me grab some shut-eye. Go find a squid. Oh, look at the fireflies. Look. I just think it's probably more on the near the water than it is. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. So cool. Very mesmerizing. You know, the smarter thing would have been to do this over by the iron farm, because I actually have a conduit so I don't drown. Ah, will this ever end? I think there's a conduit over here if I can just find it. Here it is. I just gotta find a squid. Gotta do my squid call. Hey, there, see, it works. Works every time. Oh, wow, you get XP from it. How you like that? Nice. Their sacrifice will go to the birth of Gargamel. Well, that's pretty good. How many did I get? Wow, holy moly, that's plenty. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's what I should do. Till we get enough wool, you know? I wonder if I just throw any wool down and then just dye it later on, you know? I know I have the boat. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I gotta make a proper stairwell through here. Let's see if I click on a sheep with this squid sack or ink sac, will turn black. You look like a fine candidate. IW Blackie. Oh no, it won't work. What if I can get... There we go. Cut 10 die. IW Blackie. Yes, it does work. I like that. Just dye them all black for now. Until I get my quota. I'll change it back. How's that for using your noggin? I actually have the mud farm down below. But you have to wait for it to dry out though, that's the thing. Let's try out the mud. We're here. Let's just try it out. See what I can do with that. And you guys get a mud farm demonstration. Yeah, I need to hook that up to a button. So here's our fine library, which we will be getting back to. Got books. This is all hooked up to the fishing farm, which is up in the flying ship. And when the drops come down here, the books will go here. That's why I have a problem with the LA. The LA is like right there. It separates the books from the other stuff. The other stuff goes over to the main storage. And I have librarians here, so if I buy books from them, I can throw the extras I can throw into here. This is going to go all the way down to Ironforge, which is another 30 to 40 blocks below. So it's going to be a very deep library. Very deep reservoir, wouldn't you say, my good man? Oh, you know what? Shoot, I could have taken that. Well, let's go. We're already here. Yeah, here we are. I was like, where the heck's the way to get down? So we have to dig all the way down here. And then all the way down here. This is the entrance into Ironforge right here. So if you ever played World of Warcraft, there's Ironforge. That's what I'm trying to build here. Ironforge. The Dwarven community, the Dwarven civilization, right here. If you ever played the game, you're like, yeah, you know, it kind of looks like it. If not, oh well. Does to me. I wonder... I don't think these guys sell terracotta. I know they buy it, I think. Gentlemen, where are you going, young man? What do you sell? What kind of stuff do you sell, my friend? I'm talking to you, buddy. Ah, interesting. I can't click on... I'm clicking on them, but nothing's happening. Interesting. There we go. He works. How about you? Wow, I can't click on him. That is so bizarre. It's almost like he's a green shirt guy. That's a glitch in the matrix right there, bud. Okay. Yeah, I don't... They make red brick, but they don't make... there's nothing with terracotta, except for the clay. Yeah. What was that? I think that's granite. Yeah, it's granite. Alright. Gonna have to turn on the mud farm. It's cool in the way. You know what I wanted to tell you was that original world I play in from 2019. So it's a sunken monument, and I had villagers, really good villagers that I turned from zombies into regular villagers, and because of that, they give you discount rates. I mean, I had like 1 emerald for stuff, and I it's also a guardian farm. So I turned on when you turn on a farm, you have to go into hard mode, and I was right underneath where all those good villagers were working, and they must have all got slaughtered while I was down using the guardian farm, and now all their trades are gone. It was, it was a kind of a cool weekend, but at the same time, it was kind of, kind of like torture. Kind of like torture. Here's Foxy from Foxy Base. What's up, bud? All right, I'm trying to remember how I do this. It should be, all I have to do is just take dirt, and then it should work. Got carrots from that carrot farmer next to the masons. Gotta, I wonder why I had this here. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that was there. Well, we got plenty of dirt now from Gargamel's place. I can bring that dirt back over here. Let's see what I can get out of this. I don't know if I have to turn this on or anything, do I? Don't turn nothing on here. How about over here? I don't. Yeah, I do. I knew there's something I gotta turn on. There we go. I think that's it. That's the only switch. See, that's what happens when you stay away from it for a while. You get rusty and you don't remember. Yeah, see, it works. There we go. Once we stop getting mud, then I have to check the system. But what it'll do is it'll push these mud blocks all the way out here, and then when it reaches the observer, it pushes it out. And once it gets to this wall, it just stops. But usually I think about here's 12 or 13 blocks. It should stop right there. Then I would have to break it. Or actually, I gotta break that with silk touch, and then throw that in a furnace and cook. You have to cook the clay block. If you break it with anything other than silk touch, you'll get the globules. But if you have silk touch, you can break it and then throw it into a furnace, and then you get terracotta. It's a little complicated, but I figure, since we're here, you guys get a demonstration of the mud farm. And then, if we don't get enough, I'll go over to the mesa biome. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. This is where there's a glitch. I have to figure out where all my water bottles are at. Alright. Okay. Nothing in there. Where's all the bottles? Okay. Trying to figure out how I figure this out. That's the question. Trying to fly and squeeze underneath, but it ain't gonna let me. Nah, you bugger. Okay. Interesting. Why are they not going through? Sometimes these stick. Yeah, that's what it is. That's weird. Let me see. No, it's working because it's click. Oh no! I have this other thing going. I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's see, I gotta go like this, and then turn this around like that. I don't know. Let's see if I throw these in. Maybe I gotta. Maybe if I turn that switch off or something. I have no clue what's going on. That is really bizarre. Should go in here, and since those things are on, it should be kicking them out. For some reason, it's not. Oh, maybe. I knew there was another switch I was missing. There they go. Now it's working. There we go. It's gone. Gotta turn the other one on though. I should put a lectern here with notes of how this thing works. There we go. Yeah, I know. It just bothers me. It just you know, I'm very retentive. Is that the saying? Yeah. Now I'm stuck, right? Okay. Yeah, if I didn't knock those two in the front off, it would stop this thing prematurely. So the idea is once this will have a yeah, right. So it has the water bottles, the red stone. Once I put this here, it activates that. Since it's a dispenser, it throws the water onto the mud block. Excuse me, the dirt block, turning it to mud. The empty bottles go down in here, go into the hopper, which goes up to the top, and then automatically gets more water put into the bottles, and the process just keeps going over and over. It's infinite water source. It's pretty cute. Let me see if I can. Wow, it's all filled up. Let's throw that in there. There we go. And if you don't sleep 3 or 4 days, lightning storm happens. And I know I'm in peaceful mode, but I don't want to take a chance of lightning hitting my buildings. So hopefully we're okay. I don't know. Anywho, did I miss? Yeah, obviously I missed some. Here we go. Now, what I can do is, what in the world? See, if you go too fast, it misfires. can pop all these. See how it sounds like dirt when you're breaking dirt? So that's why it's almost like gravel. It's very not solid. So if you hit it with a shovel, it's gonna, or any other tool, it's just gonna break the globules. Now, if you combine this with hay, then you get mud bricks, packed mud bricks. If not, you just bake it in the furnace and you get terracotta. I'm not sure. Let me see. You might just, I might not have to bake it. I might just craft it. Let's see. Not sure totally on that. Yeah, you're gonna have to bake it. All right. Maybe it was the mud bricks. One of them. Are you kidding me? That's from getting too zealous with the breaking. Yeah, this pickaxe is pretty. It has a couple of efficiency 3, which makes it, and then I have haste 2 beacon in the area. So yeah, if you hold it too long, it breaks everything around it. It's usually not too bad if I'm not in a rush. I can, if I got a couple of things going on, I can just have this stuff running, come back when it's done. But I'm a little bit of a rush today. I'm gonna have to bring a lot more dirt back from Gargamel's place to make into terracotta. So you take, I have a mega furnace over here. I might have some already. I'm not sure. This is by Shulkercraft. Super smelter. Just throw those in there. Then you'll get clay. Oh, here's some. Alright. And then I gotta turn on. It'll be fine. When I get back, I'll get to it. Let me see if there's any over here. Nope. Let me just take a quick check. Make sure there's no more terracotta available, and then we'll go out to the. First, we'll go to Gargamel's place to start his head, and then we'll go out to the mesa. Let's get some coal. Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir. Just what we needed, and the red stuff too. Fantastic. I think that's all we're going to do. All right. Okay, fine. I got dirt over here too. Maybe I should send the dirt through that way. It's all filled up by the time we come back. I think I have a dirt chest. Yes. Let's numbered really fast. These guys feel my plight. You feel my plight? See? Let's drop this stuff in there. I don't need those carrots though. I have a farmer here. Give him the carrots back. Maybe take 3 of those. Yeah, see, that librarian, who I thought was a librarian, I think it was this guy. These guys you can click. Frostwalker, I don't like that. I might have to change his, change both of these guys to a proper. Yeah, see, it's so weird. Hey, it's so weird. But you know something though? There's only 2 lecterns. Oh, actually, there's only 1 lectern. I'm gonna have to make like 3 lecterns or something. These guys should be, actually, I should take them over to the library though. And I need to make a rail cart for this. See, that's what I'm saying. When the farmer gets his inventory filled, the stuff will just sit here. So I need to make a rail cart. Hi, buddy. Make a rail cart for him. Let's make another thing of mud. And then we'll head back to Gargamel's place real quick. See how much of the head we can get. I gotta turn this stuff off too before I go. You have to get in a certain spot, and then it's automatic. Every once in a while, check to make sure. Wow, that thing's really putting it out. Holy mackerel. It's not, it's not perfect, but it gets you where you gotta go. Let me see about this. I'm afraid of those bottles disappearing. I could throw them up in the chest. There we go. It's a little finagling to get this thing to work the way you want it to. Every time you pop out, if there's a dirt spot, it's going to throw off the stacking. That's when you start to say, how can I tweak this? See the bottles going up and dropping everywhere. And the other thing is too, there's a lot of clicking. There's that. I think if you put like a wool block near the comparators and not comparators, observers and the dispensers, it could eliminate a lot of the clicking sound. But then again, like see how this build is here. I got stuff stacked on top of each other, so it's hard to throw the wool in there. So far, so good. You want it where it's completely flat and even. Honestly, I completely forget who originally, like, who I saw on YouTube made this, but if you look up Clay Farm on YouTube, you should see tutorials that is very similar to this. I apologize. I know anytime I follow somebody on YouTube, whenever I follow their particular tutorial, I definitely give them the credit because they put the effort. And these farms are really cool. They're very clever. I think I would have thought of these eventually, but you know, it is what it is. In the interim, I don't know if I would come up with something this fast. I'd be a lot of like hemming and hawing, as they say. All right, let's collect these and okay, these are going to have to go over top of. If they get pushed before they're dried out, that's what'll happen. They got to be over top of dripstone in order to dry out. And you want these even. To go against the wall. So let's pop out a few of these and put the mud in its place. Wet, I should say wet mud. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. I had that backwards, didn't I? 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can go drop these off at the smelter. And make sure there's no bottles sitting out here. Oh, dirt. Turn this off. So I'm going to be leaving. Again, if you're in Bedrock Edition, you have redstone. Make sure it is turned off before you leave that chunk, or it might not work next time you come back. I think that switches over here. Holy moly. Dude, where is that? There it is. This is, yeah, just leave it. And that's forever. That's going to sit there forever until there's some need for me to grab that. More than likely, I was doing something and I needed room and I just left it there, but I'm just assuming that's the case. I have, it's just, it is what it is, as that saying goes. It is what it is. I can't really be on too much. Oh my God, it's already 3:20. Let's just start his face, and then I'll leave it like that. We'll come back Wednesday because I gotta get my taxes done today. I gotta get it done today. Let's throw these in here. Let's see what we got as a result from the last bunch. Yes, we got a couple. I think we're going to have to throw some lava in the system, but I don't want to take time to do that right now. That's kind of good. All right, let's go visit good old Gargamel. I think I'm going to call it a stream. It'd be nice to make this place a little bit more pleasant looking, I just knew that this build wasn't absolutely completed, so I wanted to make sure when I was really sure that there's no more stuff I was going to add to this place, then I was going to decorate it. Oh, I should get some sleep. Hold on. And the cool thing with the terracotta, you can dye it just like cement too. Give me 1 second, guys. The cool thing I'm noticing is that my game's rendering. It used to, when I go too fast, that it would get stuck. Look at that, it's rendering pretty. Yeah, I talk too fast. I was like, wait a minute, it's rendering. Now, what I find is fascinating or ironic is Mojang is coming up with a thing for the summer update. Well, I think it's either the summer update or the summer drop or sometime this year before next year. It's called it's like shaders. I forget the term. Let me look it up so I don't give you guys the wrong information. Hold on. What's the new shaders Minecraft is coming up with in the summer drop? So it's called Vibrant Visuals. And I tried my darndest to make sure that I'm understanding it correctly because my Xbox I don't think is set up for like ray trace. It's called ray tracing. Ray tracing. It's a subroutine. It's a algorithm that theorizes what light. It tries to mimic light, how light bounces, photons, how photons bounce, particles bounce off objects, and then you get that reflection. And I think you need a certain processor to do that, like a certain display processor. It's called a GUI graphics card. And but from the way I'm understanding it, it's saying like I have an Xbox One and it's outdated. So I don't know. It says from what I'm hearing, allegedly it should work with it. So I guess we'll have to see, wait and see. I don't know, but that's the theory. That's the rumor, which would be nice. 'Cause you really get to see um, some really interesting visuals. I mean, you don't get like a white square. You actually get like an actual sun effect and sun rays coming through trees and stuff. It's really amazing stuff. Okay, so what I want to do is maybe put his head here, I guess. Now, I don't want to fill it up. I just want to make like a outline. So his face would come out. Yeah, it would have to be jagged like everything else. Kind of like that. I'm just theorizing here. Kind of like that. Let's take a gander. See, like his head would be there, and then his body would slant, or his torso would slant here, and his butt would come out, and then his legs would come out here. Just like to get a little bit of a block for his head. Like that, I guess. Oh, wow. All right. Let's try it like that and see what happens. We can fill it in later. just so we can see maybe a good size of his head come up. I don't know. It would have to be high enough so you can see his head. It would have to be a little bit higher up, I guess. Just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 blocks higher. Oops. What I should do is do the same thing here and cut out a little bit scalloped, just like that. Yeah. Then I should pop out, I guess, like definitely that one. Whoops, what the hell? Sorry for my French. I'm sorry to the French for saying it's the French. Pop this up. Let's take this out, I guess. Yeah. Interesting. I would have to put it, I guess, further out like this. Kind of like that. It's all part of sculpting, I suppose. Oh! See, that makes it flatter. We're doing that scalp look. Make another one next to it. Maybe another one there. You just have to go with what your brain accepts, like if that looks right or not. Throw my bit down real quick. Do the same thing over here. Push this out. Now, I guess that was all right where it was at. I don't know. Shoot. No, it has to go further. It has to go further out. Hold on. Oh, there's a block down there. I guess like here and then up. Oop. Like that. No. That's too much, I think. That's gonna, you have to take that out. Yeah, that's not right. Well, my brain it isn't. I think it was already where it was at. As long as you're crouched when you're doing this, you don't fall off. Maybe I'll go like this. Like that and see what happens. Yeah, and then bring it back to that edge. That should be okay. Maybe one more. Then I go back in the caddy corner. Pick up that block. That should be okay. Yeah. That's interesting. Maybe I should make it go all the way over to the shoulder. Something's telling me to knock out that one. Let me see something. I wonder if I can get on top of that wall. Nice. You see, like his body, the black wool goes on an angle, and then his legs will come up where his knees, and then his feet will hang over top. His butt will sit somewhere like right there, and his legs will go up, and I don't know, some fashion where his feet might be crossed, and his hands will come down, crossed over his belly maybe. But that's kind of where I want it. I got to put eyes and nose and facial features and ears. I got to put it back to it. I don't have enough terracotta to do the entire head, but just like an outline so I can see what it looks like. What in God's name is that? Must have been an Enderman. I thought I was in peaceful mode. It's, I still I haven't decided. Somehow something's telling me to put another section next to that. There's the shoulders. Oh, that looks pretty. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I guess that'd be different once I put the facial features in. Because if I put, it will match that side if I do that. You watch, this is going to tick me off and I'm not going to like it. And then I'm like, it wasted my time. All right, one more, just one more. Oops. But if you look at it from a Zen point of view, anything ventured is gained. No matter how minute. See, it kind of looks pretty decent. Then you got the thing. You can't really see it from the others because this is facing forward. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. And then you got to put the eyes. I mean, I could, if I don't know. No, I think that's the way it's got to be. What if I do a fly around and see it? Remember, this is Minecraft. It's all blocky. It's a blocky world. Yeah, and I just got to put it in the corner there. Oops. Then it should match. Oh, I tell you guys, when that hunger hits me, I ate breakfast before I started this stream. It's not like I didn't eat. Oh, I guess I have to leave that there. All right. That turned, guess like that, up against the chair, like that. Yeah, I think I got a little bit of terracotta left in that sugar, which is right here, isn't it? Son of a gun. Yep. Let's go to the complete top. This is so cool. I really like this. Doesn't take much from me. Whoa. Nice. One more time around. Now, just like you make a dome, I could make a slant on the top to give his like bulgish type of head, and I could actually, I could make it stick out more. It's not too bad. It'll look better once I get the rest of the body in there. Then I can balance it out. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Just simple head. But I'm definitely, it's too it's too flat. It's too flat in the back, so I'm gonna make that face stick out more. But that's the idea, though. Kind of like that. Once I get the body, I might not have to, but just have to wait and see. Look at, I don't, yeah, I don't have it. Let me see. Here's three. Three things of black wool. Just have to be patient until the sheep. Oh, that's right. I can go after squid. Maybe that's what we'll do Wednesday is just go squid hunting. Could make a squid farm. Could make that, but that's what that fishery is pretty much, is a squid farm and a fishery. Just have to go hunting for squid, I guess, on Wednesday to make the black. The eyes. How would I make eyes? Like, I guess we can just use this to get an idea. And it's like building a. You want to build a snowman? Na, 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 na. I guess I don't know. Like this far down. This is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. About the fifth one, like that. I need more scaffolding. And this is crazy. About here, that. I think it went down too low. No. And then like you have the. It's kind of like when you're painting, you kind of look back and squint. That kind of thing. So it gives the impression of eyes and a nose and a mouth. If I make it like eyebrows, and then use like a half slab for closed eyes, and then the same thing for the mouth. But but you kind of get the idea. Let me see if I can make eyebrows. That looks. Yeah. Uh huh. Let me see. Let me stick it out. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 4 is pretty good. Let's go with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I would have to bend that back. Yeah, I would have to bend that back to match. Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool. It kind of sticks out. You break wool with hose. It tends to go a little bit faster. I should go for this end here. Yeah, of course. It's always the first one. Yeah, and the second one too. All right. So go like this and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I can kind of do the same thing on that side. Pick up these. One. Should make these catty corner. 1, 2, 3. 4. Like that. Kind of like that. You try to get the face to fill it in. Let me pick up the wool that fell so I don't lose anything. But that's the idea. You're just messing around until you get it to where you want it. Where did that wool go? I swear I saw stuff sitting there. I think it's right down here. Yeah. Alright, let's fly around one more time. Then I'm going to call it a stream, my friends. Hold on real quick. I gotta get that laptop up and running so I can find you guys a raid. So that's kind of the idea. So I would have to push the head out a little bit more and fill in the sides. But that's, that's what I'm saying. You got to get creative because it's Minecraft. You should Google Disney and Mickey statue Minecraft. That'll really scare you. But that's pretty clever though, how people, try to work with square blocks. There's no roundness in the game unless you get a mod. But yeah, then I can use you could actually make, oh, there's another piece of wool up there. That's going to drive me nuts. Coming in hot. Bam. I got a totem of undying. How's my... Not bad. I love that. That is so cool. Make him too big, he won't fit in that chair and table thing. I would have to go straight higher up, I guess. It all depends on how much black wool I get. Oh, I love that. That is so cool. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. See, like his body comes down. He's kind of slanted almost. His butt's right about there, and then his legs go up cross-like, with his feet down, crossed over each other, and he's got his red boots sticking out. It might work. I don't know. But I don't know. That head's just, I don't know. I like it to come out just a little bit more. And then I got to put a rounded top, kind of like a dome, round it up a little bit. That's pretty cool. Get the ear in there, nose, mouth. This is my very first sculpture. I've done objects, but like furniture and stuff, but never people or animals. So this is my first one. I've seen it done on Minecraft. There was one I have in my original world. This mountainside looks like a bear turning, facing the camera. And one day I was just gonna accent it to make it look like a bear, and never did it. So this is my first attempt of sculpting in Minecraft. So here's if you ever look at I wish I could show you the picture of his house. He's got a square section that has a hay roof, a straw roof, and then he has a tower, little tower right there, and then there's a courtyard on the other side of the tower, and then a big tree, and that's the entire build. But I need all that hay to fill in his roof. And it's got to be tall enough to fit him inside, and on the other side of him is a fireplace, like right over here. It's a fireplace. So Azrael, if you see how big he is, Azrael's going to be laying right here, and the fireplace is right here. This whole thing here is the fireplace. Then I'll have his kettle right here, or a cauldron. Now you really feel like a Smurf, huh? Smurf's point of view. That is so cool. Let me take a couple of pictures while my laptop's warming up. And oh, nice. It's raining. I'll get another shot from the other side. This is really making me happy. I love this build. Gigantic though. Was it nighttime? I guess so. Let me take some shut eye. And that's a really neat. I mean, like if you watch John Bams, he does builds on this scale. And so not only is it a statue, but you could turn this into a base. You could actually have you could have villagers living inside the statue if you really want to get really out there, avant-garde, you know? I think I get a better. Why not? Let's just take a picture from here. Why not? You know what? Let me see if I can climb on top of that wall, and I gotta have a better view from up there than down here. This is so cool. Let me take a shot from here. I really love this. There was a TV show in the early 70s that were reruns of a 1960s series. And I don't know the name of it offhand, but it was like giant people. I'm not kidding you. It's like a science fiction show. Look it up, Giant People TV series from the 60s, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And when I was a little kid watching it, I'm like, what would it be like to be that small, to that scale? That's the cool thing about video games, man. You get that opportunity. Take another shot from here, and then do one here. See if I can go around to the front. Let me also get this ready for a raid. Man, I gotta do my taxes. So crazy. I'm not looking forward to it. It gets because I get too much. I get anxious doing it because I don't know if I'm doing it right, and I'm afraid to get audited or something. And now I'm talking about it and wait till the IRS hears it and like I'm gonna audit that guy now. All right, there we go. That's pretty cool. Let me turn around. There we go. Take my helmet off. All right, guys, let me just grab that and one more for posterity. See if I can find you guys a raid. And we're going to be moving on. If you're just joining, welcome aboard. Oops, sorry about that. I was talking without being, I was muted. Have a great day. Thanks for being here, guys.